Good morning. Hi. How are you this fine evening, dear?
Okay. How are you?
Oh, hold on. You cut out entirely there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I said I am okay. That's very descriptive. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay. I might be a little sleepy, but I think this will be a good wake up. Probably.
Oh, really? I see.
Yes. Alright. Do you have any starting comments from, I suppose, yesterday is where we'd start? In terms of if there was anything that you felt like calling out.
I don't really know what to say about that set. I feel that ever since Luminary Cup, I don't really know what I'm doing anymore.
Really? Okay, no, I mean, that is
Yeah.
an interesting comment in and of itself. So you feel like there's less direction to your gameplay since the tournament?
Yeah. Like yesterday's set, I don't really remember being able to put into practice, that thing about being ready to respond to quick attacks.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Not too long after building the transition and stuff like that. And also, I think I just haven't been building stuff as cleanly anymore.
Okay. Huh.
Of
Yeah.
course, there hasn't been such a long time since Luminary Cut, but yeah, that's how I feel right now.
I suppose even then, if it's a prevailing thought, then hopefully it's something we can try and unpack before we get to, because this weekend is so important for us, right? It'd be nice if we can have
I
some
feel that
direction.
it has a lot to do with just saturation from PGRS. I'm just not having fun playing the game anymore.
Right.
I feel like there are good moments. Like our set was really cool, but then things just took a nosedive right after that.
Yes.
So like,
That was rough.
yeah.
Understandable. Okay.
I don't know. I feel that I might just not participate in the events this weekend.
Is that right? Just to like give yourself a bit of breathing room and sort of recuperate a little. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, then like at that point, it's better to use that time to take care of yourself, right? Do you think you'd just like spectate instead, or just like not?
I think I'll just not
engage?
think about it at all.
Yeah, that's totally
Whatever
fair.
happens, it's none of my business.
Right. I respect that a lot. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable call to make. If you feel that's what's
but
best
it's
for you.
easier said than done.
Of course, because I suppose you're always like a pretty late entrant, and I don't know if there's a reason behind that, whether it's like a hesitation to sign up in the first place, or, you wait until the day of to figure out your feelings.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it's always, oh no, I have to join this
Yeah.
and play it. I need those points.
Oh.
Give me those delectable PGRS points.
So exclusive to the top 2.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, particularly the second one is going to be exclusive to those who don't get a horrible death pool. So, yes, I love RNG.
Yeah.
And then even then, you have to have a good top 16 matchup, and then a good top 8 matchup, and then it just becomes ridiculous, because who's making it to top 4 out of all of us?
Yeah, how are the rankings looking right now? Let's see.
In terms of actual point values, or in terms of, like, how many people are signed up for each tournament?
Oh, no, I mean just in terms of points.
We can have a look at that.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Hello, cool. Yes, you have arrived early. Good morning. So
they haven't published the results from Luminary Cup, but
yeah, I guess because Hiko's
you
been on vacation,
won.
right?
Yeah. You took 10 points and Akliv took 5, right?
Yes, that would be correct. So you're now tied with Akliv at 88, and I'm up at 103.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Rick in 4th place.
He's got a bit of a margin. There is...
Yeah, Oh?
I was just going to say there is B Pro Cup, which if they get the participants, it's probably 3 points, 10 for one of them and 5 for the other of them. So that's something notable, if you're really keeping track of everything. But yeah, you go on.
Yeah, looking at this, I guess, the worst placement I can get is 4th. Probably. Yeah, like, it's very unlikely that, Red or anyone below is getting enough points to...
Unless he wins the Sega tournament somehow, but like... that would be otherworldly.
I mean, I think he... Yeah, I think he has the skill to do that, to be honest, but it's still very unlikely because, there will be so many heavy hitters, I assume.
The consistency of the JP players is just so high that, like, even if Red is playing well, it's going to be hard to break through. Particularly, like, a faster 10 environment.
Yeah, I think even in the best case scenario, he still struggles a lot.
Yeah, I think so too. There's still just that gap that exists. But we'll see how it pans out. I think you've pretty much, like, locked in your day 2 buy, as it were. So, at the very least, I don't doubt that you're going to be able to.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
I think so too. Hello, Riley. You watched the set already? Some of it? Wow. Spoilers. I hope you enjoyed what you saw.
Oh. Wait. Let me reload Twitch because the chat...
Oh, it's doing the thing, right?
Yeah.
Smart.
Void Birdsona, shut up. Get out of here. Log off.
Why would you... Whoa.
Leave the stream.
Wow. You wouldn't get so aggressively defensive about it if it wasn't so revealing, I would think.
You are not welcome in the chat of this review session.
Oh, that's a bit cruel. Have that 5 minutes to 12. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. There's a lot to say about it, Riley. Don't you worry. Hello, Samuro.
I'm also interested to see, like, how your set with Akliv went and stuff like that, because I just didn't watch anything after I lost.
Yeah, I mean, I do that sometimes too, because you're just kind of out of it, right? It's like, oh, okay, well, let's just, like, leave it there for now and not worry about things. I think it's probably a healthy approach. In that case, actually, do you want to focus on a tournament review first anyway? Because if you're thinking that your gameplay wasn't very directed yesterday, then perhaps we should go back to the source itself.
Oh, yeah, I think that's great.
Okay, great. Fantastic. In that case, yeah, we'll start here. And we'll see about... So, you've been talking about the core focus being, and I guess this is something I identified too, that being defensive around the first transition area, like straight after first transition, because people are really aggressive around there recently. And maybe that's just a PPT2 playstyle thing. Okay. I will say, before we launch into it, that I feel like I have developed the ability to be the aggressor, or also, we talked about, like, being aggressively defensive, where, like, you set up a really big defense, which can sort of easily counterattack anyone who's attacking early on. I think I've been building that really well recently, so that might have given me the edge. I do feel like I got lucky a couple times in the set, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, I remember this being super balanced and like full of back and forths. Like it's maybe the most back and forthy set I've ever played.
Yeah.
So
It's been a long
I
time since
assume
we've
you're
had
right.
such an interesting match. So like, these structures already sort of lend themselves. Like I'm putting pretty high emphasis on trying to use the L shapes a bit earlier in my multiple stack instead of like the cushion. The cushion's good for chain length and for making like 4 or 5 chains on the second floor. But if you emphasize putting the L shapes, then that tends to give itself like the 2 double, or you know, if I set this
Yeah.
off, it's a 3 double. Whereas this is a pretty main chain locked build, but I'm not sure if this is just a like sort of warm up.
Oh, you mean on
round for
my
you.
side?
Yeah. Yeah, I should have pointed at it.
Yeah. Yeah, like the intention for a while was to, you know, have a counterattack prepared, but like I'm really not as good at building stuff that I can, you know, use as an attack or as a main chain. Like at some
Sure.
point I just turned it into main,
Okay.
unfortunately.
So you don't really
Oh,
have
that
like a pattern or structure that you use to create mid game. Like it tends to be very on the fly.
I try to keep stuff in mind, but it often gets messy.
That's interesting. Okay. This is an all clear game. I don't know how much we
Like
can get out of this.
flat stacking sometimes, but it gets out of hand. Oh,
Right. Okay, yeah. You sent it first, I didn't respond. Okay, that's kind of whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, because I figured, like, if you play a bit more freestyling on the second floor, that's... Like, it can be a strength, but I think for a lot of people it actually ends up making them do weird moves, like just being overcommitted to attacks. It's very easy to overcommit when you're not using, like, patterned shapes, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm very used to treating the second floor and above as like just kind of freestyle.
Right.
You know, it isn't as rigid for me as the first floor.
That's understandable.
Oh, that was a nice response, and now I don't have anything. That's so sad.
Yeah, sandwich is so tricky because it feels like you have to dedicate like your second floor to like one game plan. It's kind of hard to, I guess, because it's not U-shaped, right? You don't have that split between the left side and the right, which is usually how people divide up their attacks. So they use their left side and then they use their tail after or something like that. Whereas you felt kind of trapped in that one response. Although you end up following up really well.
Yeah, it's hard to build a tail at sandwich. It's like a form that
Precisely.
basically doesn't have a tail,
Right.
ideally. And like I feel that the fact that it's so flat um makes like color conflicts more probable.
Mm.
Unless you like also try to build very rigidly on the second floor and like, you know, just not it's harder to build attacks, I guess,
That's what it feels
with
like too.
with sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still like to do it just for the sake of flexibility, and you know, I just like the form in general.
Yeah.
Also, why don't you just die here?
To be fair, that's what was me at the beginning when you made the 4-chain. I was like, okay, Void, come on, what was that ghost row play? Like, it was really good. But look, if you're gonna put up a fight, then I think it's well within my right to do the same.
I'm wondering where things started to fall apart for me here, because
We can, yeah,
these are
sort of
some of the
trace this
most
back.
frustrating kinds of sets for me, you know?
Yes. I mean, how long did this round last? Because by the end of it, it's
I
49-38.
have no idea. Oh my god.
Wow. 2.5 minutes for one round. Some rounds are over in 20 seconds. This is
Yeah,
quite the outlier.
and I remember that like in the set with Akliv, like at the beginning there was a round where like I think he sent an A chain and it was a crown, or it was almost a crown, so there was a very long round there too.
I remember that very, very clearly. Because it's only like 30k. And I was like, what? Why is it a crown? I think Riley's comments pretty much just align with what we're talking about, so.
Oh, wait, let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to build cleanly on the second floor, I guess. I guess that's my main issue. Like, the first floor I can manage, but eventually the complexity just gets too overwhelming, and it's at that point that I start to build weird stuff that, it works against some people, depending on what they're doing that day, or like, maybe their playstyle just isn't good at handling my randomness.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess against like really consistent players who already know what to expect from me, it's I have to try my best to avoid making those mistakes, and like it's difficult. It's very hard to do that.
Because like you said, it becomes overwhelming at a certain stage in the mid game, right? Because things just become so chaotic. Because there are just so many resources planted in so many different places that it's hard to find clean conversion opportunities if you never had like main chain in mind for those particular resources, right? They're kind of just lying about.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of a recent development, because like I remember that, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, I was often criticized for, you know, building attacks that were way too risky,
Right.
on the second floor,
Uh-huh.
and often not paying attention to my opponents.
Mm.
But nowadays, I just find it hard to build attacks at all. Since since I started trying to build consistent stuff, because like, even though my second floor is not as clean as most other people's, around my level, I still try to build it cleanly. And like I feel that I am in this weird spot where I am failing to build as cleanly as I would like, but at the same time, I've changed my playstyle enough that I now find it difficult to also just build attacks overall. I think that a very important part of being able to respond to quick attacks is to be able to build quick attacks yourself.
Right.
And I'm just struggling a lot to do that. You know. I feel that I have some good ideas for the second floor, but often they are too complex and they would require way too many pieces to realize.
Yes, totally.
And so, yeah, and so like, I have these really cool ideas, but I'm almost always getting destroyed before I can, execute them. Oh, what's that?
Oh, right. So Riley's talking about avoid building a lot of powers without any support L shapes. And I feel like this might be something that's easy enough to implement because the shape is so simple, right? Just chuck L's everywhere. But L shapes just lend themselves to, because of the amount of like surface area they cover around themselves, you can link them into main chain with fairly good ease, because you can do it from the side, you can do it from the top. Like, there's a lot of trigger opportunities and key Puyo placements that work. But on top of that, they also convert into powers really easily as well. So Riley was just suggesting things like this.
I'm not sure I understand the idea of like supporting L shapes. You mean like building attacks with L shapes and then just integrating them into main later on if needed? Or like, do they serve another purpose?
Right. I should have identified more specifically that these are supporting the pillars that sometimes you build, because I think that's what people talk about when they are discussing attacks that feel too committal or too unsafe, right? Because when you start pillaring on your board, your the height differences between your board become way more pronounced and difficult to work with. So the L shapes can help pad out areas around the pillars.
Okay, I see. Like, I'll try to change something here.
Go for it. Wow.
Like, what I would usually do with pillars like this.
Yeah.
Like, one thing that I would probably do with this is like, this right here. And part of the reason why I'll do this is like there's the idea that it's good to have like a flat second floor, like for example flat GTR and stuff like that. So I often try to build attacks like this maybe, and I can see how there's a lot of commitment there. Like it's I guess it's difficult to like just use this as an attack or like I don't know.
Okay.
Because like what do you put at the top of this, for example? Like maybe I don't need maybe there are certain pieces that I like let's suppose that I'm still extending on the second floor.
Sure.
And there are pieces that don't really fit in the columns to the right.
Yeah.
So I start placing them on the left. So like that kind of adds a bit of randomness to everything because if I use this attack like this 3 chain, then the stuff that's on top it can be difficult to visualize.
Sure.
How it's going to fall and how it's going to affect what remains of my chain afterwards. But I don't know if like that other shape that you showed like maybe helps with this as well.
Right. So in particular, it's when you're trying to chuck resources in this area, right?
Yeah.
But we're wondering if it'll help in this area too. Okay, here's something that stuck out to me immediately. So one of the things that is really critical when you're building, what in particular? I guess this happens a lot in the multiple stacking area, like the area above the transition, right? It's the ability to stop the chain early tends to be reliant, at least from like a mid to high level, right? So when you're starting to learn how to attack, one of the most basic things you can do is just to leave out like the key Puyo here, right?
Yeah.
But I think as we grow more sophisticated with our attacks, there's more to it than just whether or not that one Puyo sits there. It's the accessibility of that key Puyo. Because we want to be able to place key Puyos and be like, oh, I want to go into main chain if I get attacked and they overcommit. But ideally, you also want to be able to break this key Puyo really easily. So I've started thinking more about the idea of isolated key Puyos, ones that are really hard to access. And if we put this green here, the only way we can cut it is if we add 3 greens up here, right? So this is really hard to break. Yeah. But on the other hand, I'll talk about my thing later. I think if you put something here, it's a lot easier to convert into something else because you have this space to keep building out the red so that you can get rid of it later. So you can convert this into like an attack. That's probably the most like straightforward thing. But even like you can one chain this very easily too. And I guess you could argue that you can one chain this, but it's just the fact that it's more it's in a deeper spot, right? If it's sitting on top of things, it's way easier to access than if it's sitting inside of a row.
Yeah, I see. I think there's also an issue in general with what I do, which is like I try to anticipate what I'm going to build way too much. And so like usually what ends up happening is like I build way too much on the first and second columns. And so sometimes like I put the key Puyo in a place that's kind of accessible, but it's not as flat as the chain that you showed. So like it's still very difficult to access that, and the chain just becomes very uneven. It's just hard to like keep things balanced. Like I think that's what happened in the first round of that set we played.
Okay.
The one from the tournament.
We can take a look back at that in a moment as well then. I'll just catch up with Riley's comments before we move on.
Okay.
It takes time because you have to watch that green drop down. I guess there's also like the idea of waiting, like how long a chain would take to resolve. I'm not sure how much this, like, it is a time save, but I'm just curious about whether it's one that we should be that concerned with at this point in time, because it might feel like a hyper optimization as opposed to some of the other things we could be thinking about. But I suppose if we're like being really analytical about the differences between these, this red has to drop the same amount of height, doesn't it? Hold on, it's like a stair
Yep.
link.
Yep.
I don't know the difference then.
I think that would be, unnecessary focus for now.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Although Riley also mentions in this scenario, converting the yellow is also a good idea. So to be fair, this one is also accessible. So I did tunnel vision a little bit talking about the green, but you could always cut the yellow off and things. But here's another thing as well. If you decide, oh, I want to use this, and then use these groups of 3, that one lone keeper that you committed, now you can't access your main chain unless you make another group of 3. Because I've been caught in this situation a few times where it'll be like, oh, great, I have like main chain access because I forced the opponent to main chain because I use these resources. And then you realize, oh, I have this one green Puyo that was meant to clear stuff that I just got rid of. So now I need to cycle 3 more greens. So it becomes a commitment in and of itself, even if you decide to clear the stuff around it.
I run into these same kinds of problems. Like, I've reached a point where I'm not that worried about, leaving the key Puyo there.
Right.
Because, like, I feel that I could comfortably use it for an attack.
Sure.
But then the chain just becomes very messy after I use it. And that usually leads to losses as well.
Right. So the ease of access to the Puyo would probably assist with making sure that things don't get so messy and convoluted in the first place.
Yeah, definitely.
What is this? This ice cream sandwich? Wait.
What?
This is... Wait, oh, you forgot to press the generate a link button, Riley, I think. I do that too. Because it's like, oh, there's already a link here. Also, there's a wiki link now? I don't know what that even means, but cool, I guess. Maybe it's for embeds.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't notice. Oh,
which means that someone's maintained the chain sim? Guys.
Yeah, this is for embeds. I used it to, like, generate a few chains using a script.
Ooh.
It's pretty simple. It's neat that they finally added it. I didn't notice.
Yeah, that's very nice. Let's see here, this one. So you're saying this ice cream sandwich. I like ice cream sandwich because it looks like, yeah, that's fun. I'm an enjoyer of that name. Kind of hard to access things?
Yeah. I think it's nicer than what I sent because it's flat.
Right.
But
yeah, as opposed to this.
I think that it's also a reach in a way because I don't expect to be able to build this kind of stuff, depending on the RNG. I don't know.
That's reasonable.
It feels like it's the thing that you sent, since it's like constrained to the first 3 columns, it seems more manageable. It seems like a more immediate thing.
Yeah.
But that other chain example was it's like
stretched,
since it has like
right?
Yeah, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different groups there.
Right.
Like I'm under the impression that like okay, this is something that's possible to build, but I think I would probably make a mess elsewhere in order to build this. But it's I guess it's still an interesting thing to keep in mind, just to try to force things to be flat, to make them easier to extend and cut and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the flatness that comes with, like, basically, when I see this, I just think of, oh, this is literally just what you plop on the multiple stack. This is multiple stacking shapes. But
Yeah.
even if you're not using them explicitly in the space where multiple stacks usually happen, they are a good, like, pattern to keep in mind because they create flat, what do you call them? Flat surfaces for you to work with, right? So even if you're not explicitly multiple stacking, if you keep the shapes from multiple stacking in mind, you should be able to develop more simple looking attacks that are still very flexible.
Yeah, that's like the main reason why I like to do different forms, like not just be a GTR zombie. It's because I would like to like carry forms over to the second floor and stuff and be flexible, but I guess certain forms don't work that well in the second floor. Like for example, Sandwich, I think it's pretty bad on the second floor with the current meta, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it leads to a lot of committal and it can also, it can also be difficult to deal with droughts, for example.
Yes, certainly.
Because it's difficult, like to break your chain, turn it into something else when you've committed to Sandwich and stuff like that. So, I just I think I'm pretty flexible, but not in a good way. I'm so flexible that, I also build a lot of mistakes.
Yes, right. Like too much for your own good. You end up just getting lost in your options, I suppose. So you'd want to restrict it a little bit,
exactly.
Because then at least you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yellows and blue and reds, they can all still be other shapes. That's true. I mean, like, when you think of just a 3x3 area, there's a lot you can do with it, but again, I think it becomes... Well, really? Is there a lot? I don't know. Maybe there isn't. You can, like, either L shape and then do a cushion, or you can cushion and then cushion again. And it's like, outside of that, if you want to fill a 3x3 space, I don't know. Unless you build, like... No, it has to be, like, L shapes or cushions, right? Yeah. So I feel like that's the optimal solution then, if you're trying to constrain yourself to, like, 3 columns. And again,
I think everything else would be too big of a committal, as I said. Like, I agree that L shapes and cushions are like they seem intuitively like the best forms there.
Yes, that makes sense. Thanks for the raid, Wumbo. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Wumble. And friends.
Yes, I hope you're doing well. We're doing a review session right now with Void, so if you wanna just sit back and enjoy our ramblings, then feel free to settle down. There was something else I was gonna mention in this entire, like, thing. And I forgot.
Oh yeah, but also I'd like to just point out that, like,
yes.
I don't... Like, it's very rare for me, actually, to build, like, a pillar like this.
On the edge, you mean?
So... Yeah, the yellows. So, like, looking at a form like this, for the transition, I would normally build the chain that I sent to you, but
yes.
I just feel that I wouldn't normally, build those yellows to begin with.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, I guess, like, it's still good to talk about this because similar forms end up showing up, if not in the transition, then elsewhere, so I guess it's still something to keep in mind.
Right. Okay. Let's go back to that first round again.
Oh yeah, that.
Because you wanted to highlight
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
Okay. I guess it starts here, right?
Yeah, like I can already see like plenty of ways that this could go wrong for me. If the RNG is not to my liking,
Right.
this could get messy very easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like because the issue is that like my Teo, it doesn't really know what it wants to be at the
Mm-hmm.
moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I need reds, but
It has
then
to go into
after
red
that,
now.
yeah, after that, like ideally I would get 2 blues.
Yeah.
Um, okay, nice. Yes, and then like 2 purples
Yes, it has to be
in
purple.
columns, yeah, 5 and 6, yeah.
Yes.
And then I could just, this would be a pretty neat flat second floor, and
Mm-hmm.
like it wouldn't be that hard to build a Teo, I suppose, and to extend
Mm-hmm.
with this. But this is very ideal, and like unless the RNG is like this, or unless I can start throwing stuff to the left, to build the transition, then I would totally make a mess of that Teo.
Mm-hmm.
It would turn into a weird power Teo of sorts.
Yeah, so this is one of those key points that I've been thinking about a lot when I start forming my tail, and it's about tail complexity, right? Because the moment you put a color in the tail, you are committing to using that in as a link in the tail. Whereas, like, if you commit, well, rather, if you put colors in this area, you're not committing them to main chain because you can always one chain them out. But you can't one chain out this green down here because that's going to waste too much time, right? So the moment you put any
Yeah.
piece in this like bottom right area, you're forcing yourself to build a tail shape that accommodates every set and every color that occurs.
Yeah, you have 3 competing colors there. It's really difficult. Like,
Yes.
I don't know if like I had one more purple in that tail, for example, I think things would be more manageable. Like if it was
Right.
a flat 3 purple group there,
Yeah.
um, then I can already see like how this would become more flexible. But the it's difficult to extend this because there are only 2 purples. That also limits the space that you can use, and like, okay, now I need the 3rd purple, but like one of the columns in this tail is like occupied by other colors and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really complex. It's really difficult. I agree.
Yeah.
And I don't remember when I put those colors there. Can you?
Right? So like it becomes this
rewind
dissecting
me?
of like the very early game decisions because they really
Yeah.
have a massive influence. So,
Yeah.
I feel like it's this build order which just like breaks everything because now you're committing to so much.
Yeah, I think this has to do with the fact that I've been trying to build more Fron lately.
Right.
And like
Okay.
for the early game decisions, like sometimes they just autopilot.
Right.
So I saw a form that looked like it could turn into Fron.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm not even super confident building Fron. I think it's still kind of like pretty damn bad, my Fron.
Sure.
But I've become like comfortable building kind of a Fron-like base, and so I don't think much about it,
Right.
and that's a big issue. Yeah, and like sometimes I get away with building this start. Like sometimes the RNG is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So like there's also an aspect of like a bad habit there. Like,
Mm.
this usually leads to a neat chain, but so I just build it and I don't even think about it.
Totally. Yeah. So that's what we're here to like hopefully break those habits and maximize piece acceptance because I think ultimately, especially in your first floor, that's really critical because otherwise you start committing to a billion bad things.
Yeah.
I wonder if...
And then the sleep. Oh?
I was just wondering if there's a way you can still maintain that flexibility. Because if you build the way that I do, that's just GTR zombie. Like, you have to GTR with that.
No, I don't want to be a GTR zombie. Okay, well, whatever. We're here to learn to become one with the system. So let's see.
I guess it's just like, if you don't see reds, I wonder if you should just opt out of Ron. Because I think that's the critical issue, right?
Yeah,
like, if you can't build the
that's a
Fron
good point.
base, then it's not worth trying to cycle pieces for it, because while you're waiting for the reds, you're going to have to chuck stuff somewhere. And either it collides with the left or it collides with the right, which is, there's no acceptance there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point, actually. Like, I didn't even consider that. Like, there's no red inside still.
Yeah.
That should be ringing like many. That should be sounding many alarm bells in my head, but I guess I didn't think about it.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
And this is why the greens get that, which is like, now you can see where everything starts spiraling.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. So I see. Well, I guess it makes sense for you to put that piece there. So is your idea to like turn that into the? I don't remember if there's a name for it, but like the two L shapes with a cushion on top. Like, are you thinking of turning that into like two purple L shapes and no, actually a purple L shape, a green L shape, and then something on top of it? Like for the transition there?
Yes. So
Okay.
this is one of those build orders that I've been trying to... I was really trying to hammer last month, and so you were talking about... that's right. This is the point that I wanted to re-bring up. The whole, like, dip in... Oh, I used to be able to play so aggressively and felt like I always had options, and then I jumped into... Do you think it's part of, like, the solo practice pill that you took? You said you were trying to learn how to build cleaner, right? And it just kind of like feels like, oh, now I'm just building worse overall. Which is a bit...
I think you're on to something there, yeah. Like, in single player, you can get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you can just focus on being efficient, and, like, you can always give up and start again if you don't get a nice RNG for a very clean extension.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
and then...
Yeah.
Bad habit
I
reinforcement.
think you're right. Like, because why on earth would I build, the stuff that you were thinking of building on this round if I am in single player? Like, I can build stuff that's more efficient, but like that doesn't make it good for versus mode.
Yes, exactly. And that's actually something that I had to come to terms with, at least in PPT2. It's really interesting because I feel like what I was practicing is still useful in PPC, and that is ensuring that my multiple stacking is as clean of a multiple stack as it can be, which is weird because it sounds like, oh, I'm forcing a form on it. But I feel like trying to force that form has more benefits than it has problems because, for example, if you do a 4-color GTR, then you have to use your 4th color as the cushion, right? Because otherwise you can't cushion it at all. It doesn't stretch across the 3 columns. So you either cushion it or... And this is something that I used to do all the time. Oh, this is good, right? Because it uses my 4th color. But then Tom enlightened me about the difference between using standard L shape and reverse L shape, which is if you do it like this. Because this is easier to convert into main chain because of the, what's it called? More surface area on the first link going into the second link. Because if you build it this way, this blue has more surface area, which means it's easier to cut now.
Okay, and like let me ask you something. Like, if you go back to the reverse L shape.
Yes. This one.
Like, if you weren't to turn it into a main chain, would you just Can you like put the blues there again?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you be fine with just, having a group of 7 blue Puyos as a link there? Like, is that okay?
No, that sucks.
Is that
I hate this so
acceptable?
much. This is
Is
horrible.
that Oh my god.
So, boy,
I would never do that. That's
here's
disgusting.
here's what I learned.
Why would you make a group of 7 blues? That makes no sense.
On the
That's,
GTR, when you
that's
have the rest of your
degenerate to me.
tail. It's so bad. This is such a bad kind of power. So I learned, don't put the green here, because that forces you to do this cushion. If you want to commit the green early, you should be putting it here or here, because this has piece acceptance, because now you can go red or purple. But if you commit to like an L shape here, then you can't put purple, you can't put red, and you can't put, well, you can put blue,
yeah,
but
true.
it's like, I hadn't thought about it from that perspective. So don't put the green here, lay it here instead.
Yeah, I see.
Right? And this shape is also nice because the reverse L shape is an option and I think is the ideal, but you can still just make this a cushion later. If you don't end up getting greens for a while, then you can still just like add the green link later anyway, right?
Yeah,
So either way, it's good to pad column 2 and 3 with the 4th color, is my takeaway. So I'm always forcing the 4th color to be here. If it's not the 4th color, then I'm like, I don't like this build. I immediately just go, this is not going to be easy to use later now.
Yeah, I see. That's really counterintuitive.
Right? It's weird. So but I think it's one of those building blocks of, oh, this is something that's okay to force in most rounds, because what it'll do is make my gameplay in the second floor way more easy. Like, I can be more flexible and weird in the second floor without the fear of breaking my chain, because I have a good foundation structure. I think that's what this comes down to.
I think this thing about putting the, not putting the greens on top of the blues there, I feel that maybe it's kind of a simpler version of, how it's difficult to build fusion, for example, because you're like the way that we learn to play the game is like usually with stairs or like the blocking method, and like that involves putting, building adjacent groups.
Yes,
and then
yes,
them.
immediate links,
that's
right?
That's incredibly intuitive.
Yes.
And so like
yes.
To put the green to the right of the blues, because you then want to like continue your build with other stuff on the left later. That's really weird,
Yeah.
It feels, and maybe like this could also be the this could also help with fusion later, to make that more intuitive, I guess. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, I think this, what was I thinking? So the idea of cushioning has been around for like a very long time, because was it Tom that formally introduced the term like back in 2017 or something? Probably. I remember he was tweeting out those like Puyo tips or something like that. Anyway, so the point here was that for the longest time I was trying to multiple stack, but I hadn't made the connection explicitly between multiple stacking and just the simple cushion. Because the idea back then, before we even heard about multiple stacking, was, oh, like, our GTR tends to be really direct. So let's try and actually put a cushion here to force this link to happen before the GTR. And at the very least, you get one more link, right? So it's not as sophisticated as multiple stacking, but it's much better than what we used to do, especially given that this forces column 1 to have more usage, which was a big issue back then, right? Our column 1s were really low.
Yeah.
But then I came to multiple stacking and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it's about making these, it's about making these L shapes. But then I thought about this build order choice, and I just got blasted to the past, where it was like, wait, we were always talking about making these cushions before we go into the GTR. So I think like the logic clicked for me where it went, oh, like making those direct connections makes no sense when I should be cushioning, which then converts into like multiple stacking if you're clever with it. But ultimately the core principle is just cushion your GTR. So I don't know if that's illuminating at all in terms of making it easier to think about why you would put the yellow there, but that's sort of what my perspective on it was.
Yeah, I think it's worth investigating because I've noticed that, if you Wacklive, people around this level, I've noticed that you have this kind of foresight about what pieces to put where, and in a way that, you don't have all the resources you need to finish a certain form in your chain right now. So you build stuff in a specific way that later on it seems that you just get exactly the pieces you need.
Right.
To finish neatly what you intended to build, right? And so I've been trying to do that, and it feels like sometimes I get good RNG and then I can build similar stuff, but a lot of the time I end up building a mass that, I don't know, like if it's in the Teo, for example, it turns into a power Teo or something that's not really, you guys can kind of turn an initially kind of messy chain into a textbook chain, and to me it feels that when I try to do the same, I start with kind of a textbook chain and then it turns into a messy chain.
Yes,
and so I think
right.
this kind of thought process of cushioning, which is something that I don't really practice. We're talking about the transition right now, but I think this extends to other decisions, and maybe I could develop the habit to do this for the transition, and then other things could start to click, I suppose. Yeah. Well, this is worth investigating.
Yeah, it's a very generalizable concept, I think, which is why I thought to bring up the anecdote, because like a lot of the core concepts in this game revolve around very basic, like fundamental ideas, right? So there's like direct linking, there's indirect linking, which happens in your tail, then there's setting up things at advance, which happens when you do things like cushioning, and when you then go back to those very core concepts, it's a lot easier to connect what you're now learning into things that you already know are true, right? It's all just like building on itself, but it's way less obvious when you're first learning it, because if no one is saying that this is connected to that core concept in the first place, it's way harder to see why this is flexible and why you can generalize this. So
yeah, it's very easy to get tunnel vision. Like, it's difficult to know exactly where in your thought process things are going wrong. And it also feels daunting because, like, it feels like, if I try to rework this part of my thought process, then I might have to, pretty much start from the beginning again.
You go through that dip. Yeah.
It feels like it changes a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
So it's good to have a better idea of, where things can be improved. You see.
Chat is talking about Korea, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. I'm just like catching up on it now. Let's see here. I'm enjoying the education channel vibes. Oh, sorry guys, I just realized my playlist isn't even saying the thing. Hold on. Okay. Celis is helping with the Korea. Oh my gosh, Celis is the goat. Can we all agree on that? Void, do you agree?
What? Sorry?
Celis is the goat.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I thought Celis was a Flygon.
Okay, you got me there. Wow. Guys, his phone knowledge is very advanced.
Well, I think Celis
is
the GOAT, yeah.
Heck yeah.
He's a nice guy.
I agree. Okay, so Riley brings up L shapes, which I think goes into this conversation. Single player people would put red green in column 1, but it's actually better in column 2. Yes, this is another rewiring my brain thing. Because it's so weird to think about the fact that it's okay to wait for perfect pieces. This is something that I learned a long time ago, and then Tom reinforced it. He said it again. I was like, I've heard that before. I said that to myself back then. It's okay to wait for perfect pieces, as long as the rest of your chain is, like, in a good shape. Like, ideally, you do want your tail to already have, like, some sort of base so you can start throwing stuff on top of it, but you can keep cycling pieces on this side while you wait for, like, red-green to show up again. And that's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I just talked about.
Yes.
You know, it seems like you can just wait for the perfect pieces, and I think that's another very counterintuitive thing, because that's a beginner thing, right?
Yeah.
When you're a beginner and you don't know what to do with a certain piece, you just throw it to the side.
Yes.
That's it. But yeah, there's a lot of hidden potential there, because, you know, as you get better, you should be able to, you know, I don't know exactly how to use this piece, so maybe I'll, instead of just throwing it to the side, I can put it somewhere in the chain that, you know, currently doesn't make sense, but later on I can use it for something. Yeah. And yeah, this is very weird. I would assume that my opponent made a mistake if I saw this.
It looks like it. That column 1 hole looks awful, because you want to fill in column 1. But yeah, then it lends itself to, as we mentioned, there's the fact that this is the 4th color, so you don't want to commit the 4th color to to column 1. And ultimately, if you get the yellows for it, you can do this flat. That's good, in fact. But you don't want to force this shape, because doing this allows you to go here or here. So then this decision... Sorry, I have so many tabs open, I should close a couple of them. This decision allows you to go here or here. Yeah. Which is really powerful. Hi, Darius. Counterintuitive again, but very powerful.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a raised bad GTR, you know? Bad GTR is bad because the second column is higher than the first, and like, you don't have the pieces you need in the first column. This kind of feels like that, but squared or something.
Right, because there's even more colors you have to work with. Whereas at least like if I put the purple here, then like it still links the main chain. This just feels like wrong.
Yeah, and it feels very natural to just put this piece in the 4th column, and then you can build a Y tail.
Yeah. I mean, if I were in this position, definitely I would actually just commit to like it being this way instead, in fact. But maybe Riley is assuming that we've already built the first floor. I'm actually not sure what type of position this is. But assuming you build this out, he might be saying that.
Yeah, I guess the colors don't matter there. You know, in this example, maybe you could just replace the red in column 3 with whatever. I don't know, garbage if you want.
Yeah.
The point is just that
this particular decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of stuff, and we're only in the first round.
So this is what I meant about back last week when I was like, boy, do you want to look at the general game flow, or do you want to like pick apart your gameplay? Because this is the sort of review sessions that we can do if you're willing. Very fruitful so far, but it's been what, almost an hour. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, and we've like discussed chew shapes, I think.
It's so fundamental.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can move on. I don't know. Do you have something else to discuss about this?
No, yeah, I think this is just like the key takeaway is if you are looking to start building shapes like I am, then you have to think about the whole 4th color commitment, which is put it in 2 and not 1. That's the key takeaway. Unless you do it 3 color, in which case it can take 2 colors. And this is actually why I used to build Sullen a lot, because it forces a 2 color transition, which is nice.
I see.
but also there's things that come with that. There's like baggage, but anyway, that's for another time. I won't go into that right now. It's,
Yeah, we're GTR zombies.
yes, we are GTR zombies under all these assumptions. Oh, that's right. The last thing that I want to mention on the tail side of this is that if you are looking to use the yellows here, you need to make sure that you're not committing to yellow immediately on the tail. So what I mean is that you don't want to make this your next link, for example, or you don't want to make it like if you're gonna L shape, like this is also really bad because now you're waiting for 4 yellows to 5 even to show up.
I see.
But it's okay if you put like the yellow here, which feels weird because it's like, oh, you should be going yellow next link, right? But so long as you have one other color that you can access before you get to the yellows, then I think that's fine. Like, that's enough time to wait for yellows. But just don't make it the immediate link after this, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I guess as long as you're flexible enough with the tail, you should be able to, get away with waiting for stuff on the tail. As long as it's not the bad example.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you go back to my build order here, this is actually, yeah, like when did I place that green? Because this is exactly what we're talking about, where... Okay, this makes sense to be splitting it, but also, yeah, I'm then setting up with my next pieces, the immediate, like this is so compact, I think is the right word here. Everything just like came together in that space.
But what do you do next? I wouldn't know what to do from here, to be honest.
I think here yeah, now I'm cycling for perfect pieces, in fact. I'm waiting for red with blue or green.
Wow, look at that RNG.
Crazy.
So gifted.
Wow,
Congratulations.
wow.
Wow, you're so lucky. All that theory went out the window because you actually you only won this round because you got lucky. Let's be honest.
That's right.
Oh my.
Wow.
That's infuriating. I'm leaving.
Sorry, Void, but you had a whole nother... What was this? First to 9 set, right? You have like another lot of points left. Yeah. You can't leave.
I also got RNG issued.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I can't believe you couldn't complete the tail because the RNG wasn't correct and it wasn't anything else.
You'll see. I'll turn that tail into something great.
Did you even do that? I don't know if you did. You did make it work.
Look at that. I'm dabbing on the haters.
Wow, I can't believe you got perfect pieces because you needed it to be blue on top of the greens for this to work. That's ridiculous.
Well, I was just playing the waiting game that you were talking about, but whatever. Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about as well. Like,
yes.
Often I built myself into this trap where I just, my first and second columns are way up there, and like the third column is not. So,
yes, this is very much like chain balance, exactly like you said. And here I'm like I've got a unbalanced shape, it's true, but I think it's okay to be unbalanced if your tail is really easy to just mash stuff on top of later. Whereas if it was like down here still, that would be an issue. And then these resources are very usable. So this is like very ideal world shape for me. I love this shape. This is so beautiful.
Yeah, and you have a lot more attack potential there than me. Like, I don't know, if you set a chain off with like the purple O shape, I'd have to like quickly build a 3 chain, I guess, with popping the blues in my chain.
Exactly.
But not only would your chain be more powerful thanks to the double 3 chain, it would also make my situation very uncomfortable. I think that would send like 2 lines of garbage, maybe
something like that,
or even 1 line, but it would be very annoying to deal with. I would need to waste so much time like just digging. You definitely have a lot more of an advantage there in terms of your structure.
I could probably even just main chain, because not only would it be like 2 lines, it would be 2 lines like here and here, and it's like that's really hard to dig.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would be able to get out of that in time.
Exactly.
Maybe Tom, I don't know.
Maybe, but then it's just like a matter of can you cycle those pieces? And if I send immediately, then well, hopefully I'm able to make the calculation of whether or not it's diggable within the amount of pieces you can draw. But that's again like another story entirely.
No, Tom will definitely make it out of this.
Of course, he's just too good. Well, I mean, I suppose he wouldn't build this in the first place, but anyway. Stop reviewing and practicing.
You're lucky. You're lucky Tom is not here, because otherwise he would say, "Yeah, I would build the stuff on the right. It's much better than on the left."
No, this doesn't lead into a 2 quad, so he wouldn't be happy with this. Sorry.
Yeah.
He'd actually just hate both of these shapes. He's like, "What are you doing? Send a 2 quad."
Oh. I've never even heard of that before. That's terrifying.
2 quad?
Yeah.
I think I sent one during this tournament. I don't remember who it was against. It might have been you. We'll see. We'll see. But
wow, I hate you. You 16 chained me.
Oh. Oh, that actually. Okay. The build order for the 16 chain is something really interesting that I can also go over once. Where.
Well, I don't want to watch that.
It's really good. It's the whole setting things
Let's
up.
skip that round. If we even make it to that round.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, yeah. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Before that. I have one more thing to say. So I was talking about the differences between like PPT2 and PPC, right? And one of the things is that in PPC it's okay to really focus your multiple stack and mash out those links, because the mid game tends to be focused around, I would say mid to late mid game. Like people don't tend to send stuff in early mid game in PPC because of the draw speed of pieces, right? So generally you wait until you're like maybe at this point on the board, whereas in PPT2 a lot of mid game happens around this area. And so one difference I had to make was that, like, I think this is okay, but a lot of the time, for example, if I'm doing like a lot of cushioning, then my only option from a 2 double is to send a 4 chain. And while in PPC I think that's fine because the 4 chain is overwhelming, in PPT2 you draw too many pieces that you could still follow up really quickly. And so I've had to focus a lot on simultaneous links and like powering, right? This turns into a 3 double from here, this turns into a 2 double from here. So like for a long time I was losing PPT2 sets because I kept playing too PPC styled. Like I kept focusing on just multiple stacking and then trying to play like mid to late mid game instead of playing early mid game. And that's one of those adaptations that I've had to make recently. So you'll probably see that in my build order throughout the set as well. That's what I needed to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was listening. I was paying attention.
It's okay, the VOD is gonna
Oh,
be
you
up
said a
later.
chew chain, the simple chew chain with... Okay, well...
I mean, I'm looking at your chain and going...
You. I think you won this one, right? So,
I should.
I can criticize.
Because you just sent full, right? Oh, no, that's right, yes. I didn't get my extension.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Oh?
So I had to set this off without using any of this area.
Oh no. Oh yeah, your tail doesn't work, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, there was no tail, so I had to make up for the resources. So it's true that like I should have fixed the tail first and then tried to extend on the head, but... Yeah, fumble from my side. I think both shapes are nice. I appreciate that, Silas. Burger, I want burger.
Okay, all clear.
Oh yeah, this is the one that we'll just like whatever. We wanted to talk about this round a little as well because of the sandwich thing. Because yeah, you're here and like we said, there's really only one direction that your attacks can go in, right? Because you can't build anything on the tail, like this is committed to main chain. Or you could like 2 chain I guess, but it's so restrictive because there's no direct, like a wall between left side of the chain, right side of the chain, which you would have if you're doing a U-shaped chain.
And I think there I got a bit trapped as well because I was waiting for reds for
Yes.
column 5 and they just didn't arrive.
And then I
There
attacked.
they are, and then screw you, no.
But then you decide to 3 double 4 me, which was like really good. I see now, I should have just split this and then done a 2 triple and then you would have been completely toast. But this is... Oh, there's also... Okay, I think in my mind I'm also looking to... Nowadays I'm trying to make sure that my defenses are not so overcommittal, because here's the thing, right? You could do that 2 triple and maybe you die. But if you set off main chain, then I'm still behind in resources. So I'm trying to minimize the amount that I have to like mash out links. Because if I can respond with just, even if it's like a 1 row counter, I still win the exchange. Like, it doesn't need to be 2 or 3 rows. Like, it's nice that it was, but even if it's 1 or 2 lines, that puts you in a really precarious spot and it limits your space a lot. So it's just something I'm thinking about in mid-game these days too. Okay, this sucks. This 1 chain into this 2 double with like, that's bad. But then you escape, which is annoying for me.
Yeah, so I feel that these are the worst kinds of games, where you have an advantage, but because the opponent is buried so deep, they have a speed advantage, especially in PPT2.
Yes.
And if they also have if they have a lot of resources on their board, it can get pretty desperate. You know, you just want your opponent to die.
I think, yeah, here is where you have space advantage, so you should have just sent like a really big chain from here. That's what I'm guessing is where you went wrong. Yeah, maybe you could have at least...
I didn't have much of an option there, I think.
I think you could have at least cycled to like another blue, right? And then powered back the chain or something like that, you know? Like just something simple like that.
I'm not sure if I would have had the time. Oh, 2 links. And like not a blue inside.
That's true.
I would need 2 blues from there and like also purple. Oh, I think that's asking too much of the RNG.
I guess it's just this position then, right? Is there anything else you could have done? I wonder. I don't know. Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah, I think the garbage in column 1 is very unfortunate, very uncomfortable.
Unless this is where you actually just reverse your chain and just make it go green into blue into purple.
I don't know, I feel that would, you know, have made the right side of the chain, like, it would basically not be used.
Yeah.
Like those reds and greens and blues on the right, like they would just, I don't know, like at least in that moment, it felt right to try to explore as many resources as many resources as possible, and going right to left would underutilize too much. I think.
Fair.
Also, you don't have a single red on your board. What's up with
that?
Yeah,
and then I had this like insane queue for the follow-up. This is really stupid.
Oh yeah, how fortunate, huh? How convenient. Oh.
This is a really good response though.
Even.
The power was solid. So this is definitely where you should have advantage, I guess, right?
Maybe? Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, from there you just start building
kind of nonsense,
pretty
right?
well. And then yeah, I guess I just gave up there.
yeah. You just kind of like I get it though, like when you get to this point you're like, oh, I just want another follow up with like a 2 double, 2 triple or something, and it's like, oh, the game should be over then. But if the opponent builds a real chain, then
yeah, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to your board, like I just I just saw that initially your board didn't have that much stuff going for it. Like you had a 4 chain maybe.
I mean, yeah, from here, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? This is nothing.
I think I don't know, it's not even that I anticipated that you would just send that. It's just I don't know, I went into autopilot, I guess. Like, oh, okay, I should just build something bigger than the 4 chain. And yeah.
I get like that too, yeah. And at the very least, you made like a 5 chain, which is the bare minimum when you're at this stage of the game. Like, you need to at least be making a 5, but...
Yeah.
Not enough.
Why is Riley messaging me? I just, my profile is in do not disturb mode. What do you not understand about that, sir?
Wow.
Oh, okay, nice cushion. Oh, what am I doing there? I always keep in mind that it would be nice to build, like, a cushion, like 3 Puyos horizontally.
Yeah.
And 95% of the time I fail to do that with GTR, even though I keep in mind that, that would be really nice.
How did we get here then? Let's talk about your build order, because I feel like that's one of the prevailing things that we should take away from the session is how can you fix your build order so that you can actually start exploring these options.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're waiting for red-green.
Oh yeah, what the hell is this?
And that, I guess one of the greens should have just gone here at some point. But...
Yeah. I think I just tend to give up very easily when, the tail or the transition isn't immediately what I have in mind.
Right.
Because I feel that usually I can still handle things, and still be competitive, even though my chaining ends up suffering from it.
Right.
But yeah, that's disgusting.
This is awkward. Yeah, because if you compare these two, it's like,
Yeah, I think the thing there is that when you started building transition, you weren't afraid to put more stuff on top of the green.
Yes.
I think you immediately put I think the first difference was like you put red, blue. On, yeah. That's.
Yeah, I just keep padding and padding.
I see.
And now I'm just trying to like provoke you because I noticed that you're main chain only.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you actually read.
I noticed that.
Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah.
That's pretty reasonable.
Oh,
yeah.
I did read it. I just remembered.
Because I did this, and then that one chain is really good, because that gave me no time to react. And the only way out of this is... I mean, I guess I could have just taken the 2-chain up here, but I just didn't expect the main chain. So really, this caught me off guard. Because if I had 2-chained, I could just connect yellow-blue next, then 1 red, then 1 red. And, like, I have a better chain.
Yeah, I think that's very lucky for me, because, I didn't... It would be hard to, like, build an attack out of that, And, like, the stuff that you had going on there, that would be so powerful. Like, it's... I just wouldn't be able to build an attack in time that could match what you had.
That's
there,
reasonable.
So.
But yeah, then I can.
But otherwise, if you had like a key Puyo in column 1, I would be dead there. Like.
Yeah.
It would be difficult to build an attack, but it would also be difficult to continue to build main there.
Let's see what you end up doing here. This is nice. Okay, that's good. And then, yeah, this is alright. I definitely am biased towards, like, making sure that yellows end up a full L shape, but I think this is at least cushioning with the yellows, which is big.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the RNG was very nice here. So... Oh. Okay.
Forces main, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess once again, like I was able to build something there, but now it feels like it was because the RNG was nice.
Right.
Um, Meanwhile, you had more opportunities going on in your chain because of well, the way you've been building the transition.
Right. We built himself into a corner once he pivoted too far to the right, but kept building up a tail. Let me take a look and see. Yeah, I guess that was just like... There's still an imbalance here, which makes it difficult. Unless... again, I think this is where, like... This is actually a good structure if you didn't have the blues, because you can now, like, convert this into something. Like, you can go purple and yellow and blue, because these are not isolated Puyos like we've been talking about. But...
I guess even, with the blue there, I could still build something, like, it wouldn't be as stable as, without the blue, but in desperation, it could work.
You could do something, yeah. So this is very dismantleable, I guess.
Yeah, but I was very focused on the Teo here, and like one of the issues is that the continuation for the Teo would be blues, but then that would lead to a color conflict with the L-shaped blue. So yeah.
Yes.
Oh well.
How it goes.
Let's go second floor L-shape. Oh, what are you doing? Wow.
This is crazy.
Ooh, that cuts a lot. Send main? Okay.
Just send main.
Wow. Oof. Oh no.
Yeah, I ended up being enough, which was cool. Well, for me, I guess.
Yeah. This is one of those rounds that I just don't expect to lose, because I don't know, like, even though you cut so much, like, it didn't cut any vital part of your chain or anything like that, and it felt like you still had so many Puyo to work with.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Oh, wow, that's very nice. The speed with which you built that.
Yeah, I think I've just been keeping
like,
an eye out for those early attacks.
Yeah, I see. Because, like, that thing you built, like, it wasn't part of your transition or anything.
Not at all. Yeah. It's very disconnected. Yeah, but then I saw this and it's like, okay, wait, I don't need to connect the blues. I can just, like, focus
on... were you going to just build fusion there?
Yeah, pretty much. Just, like, put the blues here and then go into main. Yeah.
Wow. But is there, like, is there, an earlier reason for this, or...?
Let me see. I think it's just because I wasn't getting blues for a while. Oh, well, I committed to tail so that I could have a more stable area to work with first.
I see.
And then I'm just waiting for blues because I want to use blue here. Well, I have to, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. It took quite a while to get them for the tail, so...
Yeah.
I guess that's a good decision.
If you hadn't attacked me, I think the way I would have preferred to do this is, in fact, not go directly into the blues, because that would be a very, like, sort of, not beginner mistake, but along those lines. I'd want to go like this, so that I can go yellows first, into blue.
Yeah.
Into green. And then it's like, this is very flat, which is nice, because now I can use third floor openly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the reason why I attacked like this is also because of the lack of blues. Like that's
Yes, that was weird.
that kind of awkward chaining right there. It's yeah, that's the drought special.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw that and I was like, can I cycle to at least another yellow, another blue? And so it was a 2-piece wait, and because it was so flexible, the 4th link was almost guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very clean. The the way you actually you took advantage of the drought there, right?
Yeah,
Because
essentially.
that's the cool thing about fusion. You can like it's basically an attack until you receive exactly
The drought
amount
color.
of yeah. That's great.
It's a cool 10 chain. I'm happy with that one.
Oh no.
Yeah, waiting for
Man.
blue there is just like sad.
Ooh, that's very weird. That transition.
I think you chose a good time to attack, to be honest. That felt like pretty appropriate.
Yeah, I don't know what you can do from there.
Main chain's a little weird though. Might be a bit early. Oh, I know what happened here. I can already see it. I remember this.
Oh yeah. A rookie mistake, I would say.
Wow.
Oh, that was still pretty close.
It was really close.
Yeah, I think that me popping the reds there was like just out of desperation, like, oh no, how didn't I insta win this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very nice Teo from you. Wow.
Thank you.
Is this the 16 chain?
Surely not. I think.
Yeah. Oof. Now your Teo is kind of gone, but I didn't take advantage of that, I guess. Maybe. I don't remember.
I think for me, the key is that
Oh,
because you had so much garbage on your field, I'd still be able to outchain you, but then it didn't follow up appropriately.
Yeah. Oh god, what is this?
Felicity.
Oh no, I could have gotten away with this. No.
Sorry, not today. Oh, not that day at least.
See, this game is all about RNG.
Clearly. I think we've been saying this the whole time, Void.
This game is all about the RNG screwing me up, is what I mean.
Ah, I thought, well, if you want a skilled game, there's always Ludo.
Oh boy. What skill I have in Ludo? I'm one of the very best.
Mm-hmm. Only beaten by Tony.
This is painful to watch.
Oh no. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, just
2 quad.
Just send that, yeah, please.
We talked about it earlier. Yeah, it's 2 quad.
put me out of my misery. Oh yeah, I have a oh no, I don't have a response because it cuts.
Almost. I respect the attempt.
See, again, RNG'd. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Sorry, I should have known. Word confirm Stinky? Oh, I didn't know that. Is he Stinky in Ludo or in Puyo though? This is such another like
I think I'm very stinky, Puyo. Oh.
I'm not sure if there's anything interesting here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of dumb.
Well, I think you lost there, right? I think that's interesting. Oh. Whatever, let's skip to the next round.
You could have skipped that.
Yeah, I don't want to watch this.
Fair. Oh geez, are you gonna take that from Riley?
Oh? Ah, shut up. You can call me Stinky when you beat me in Ludo. I don't remember that happening.
Oh wow, fighting words. I see.
Ooh, nice. Okay, I asked you if there's a name for this thing, and you didn't respond to me.
These
actually.
ones,
Like,
right?
The L shapes with.
I'm pretty sure I told
top.
you. I just said that this is like normal L shape, and then this one's reverse L shape.
But like L shape is actually the thing that's shaped like an L.
Yes.
You can tell me like two things shaped like an L,
No,
and
this
then
is an L. This is an L.
cushion on top. That's an L shape. Okay, yes.
Okay.
No, but I was
This
talking
is
like
reverse.
about the whole thing.
Oh, like.
No, I mean like the two L shapes and then the thing on top. What's
Oh,
the
that's just multiple stacking.
Yeah,
That's just.
no, it's not multiple stacking. You can tell me it's that generic name for this thing.
Well, like, where else are you
mean to
using
tell me
this in your
doesn't
chain?
have a name?
This is reverse L shape, and then cushion is two components. You could name it if you want to.
Why doesn't it have a name? It would be so useful.
Well, if you put another cushion underneath it, it becomes ice cream sandwich apparently. But I don't know if you remove the bottom layer of it, what does it become?
Who gave it this name? Who gave it?
It was like
name?
Riley like 50 minutes ago or something.
Oh, right. Riley's nomenclature doesn't count. It's not official.
Okay, then give us a name for this void. It's on you now. Wait, and is there a distinction between this one and when you put the cushion on the bottom? See what I mean? It's just multiple stacking.
No, it isn't.
That's
That's bad. I disagree. I'll think about it. I'll give it a great name.
Yes.
And I won't tell. I won't tell anyone about the name that I give to this form. So
You have to-
people just get confused when I talk about it.
You have to disambiguate between
I'll
these
call
two.
it like the croissant or something.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Anyway. The
Why is he
croissant.
French, guys? Okay, buddy. I got droughted on red, by the way, so guess what? I can have that RNG too.
Oh, it's not that you can have bad RNG. It's that you deserve the bad RNG.
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm just competitive.
Sure. Ah, roof and maybe
Toxically
floor.
so. Oh. What?
Roof? Floor? Maybe not. Oh, cushion,
no.
I get. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if Void disagrees.
I disagree.
Okay. Also.
Okay.
It's rude.
What happens here? Well, that's a
Oh, that's right.
sexy KO on my side.
This
What
happened.
happened?
Did you? Oh yeah, you wouldn't have known it because you didn't watch us back. The Wizard's thing went to sleep, so my stream was the main stream for a little bit.
Oh. I see. Oh, and I guess we lost the first the 16 chain.
Was it?
Wait. No. No, this can't be it. Yeah, this isn't it.
Wait, was that during the
No.
tournament? Or was it the set that we played yesterday, actually?
Oh yeah, it
I
was
think it was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Wow, my memories.
They're all
Pretty
blurring
bad.
together.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't 16 chain me there.
Yeah,
Waiting
clearly.
for it.
Hey, look, I did this cool counter build against you though. That felt pretty good. And then you 2-chained like a fool.
That was a technical cleanup.
Sure.
You'll see.
Actually, it was. It ended up working. Should have just 1-chained you there. I should have just thorned. 7+4 thorn. Totally would have thrown you off.
Yeah, well, you didn't.
This 2-chain sucks.
You have to live with that.
Right. Good to know. Oh, that's right. This was interesting because I could have.
Access the right side. Oh.
Yeah. I thought that you weren't going to send full, so I sent a 3-chain to attack you. But you did the weird, oh, I'm just going to send it now thing again.
I see a lot of your losses to me here because you expect me not to pull the trigger.
Yes.
You know, and then
that's
I pull
it.
The trigger.
Because there's 2 options I have here. I have a double green right now, so I could trigger this 3-chain, but then that'll use my blues, and I didn't want to use the blues that I had set up down here. So then I went, oh, I can cycle to next piece in 3-chain, and that way at least these 2 blues are still here. Yeah. Now it just looks like I fumbled.
And now I fumble horribly. Let's see.
Actually, yeah, what happened here?
Okay, nice chain. Wow, I'm building so well. I'm so proud. Oh yeah, I did this. This is my fatal mistake.
Uh-oh.
Oh, why did I do this, actually? What the hell? No, what?
Yeah, this is one of the easiest responses for me.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess I just got RNG'd, you know.
Oh yeah, okay. No further review there?
It's not necessary.
I see. Alright. Well, we got through the tournament set. Good job, us.
Yay! Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess like a lot of the. I guess what happened there mostly was that I was building weird stuff. You were more consistent, and like a huge reason why I was building weird stuff was exactly the the transition and tailing decisions. So I guess the whole set kind of followed this trend.
Yeah.
And now I'm scared of watching my set with Eklund because I was probably doing some really terrible stuff there.
Where is this? I think it might be here.
Wasn't it like the next set?
Nope.
Oh really? What?
There was something in between. Usually there's a set in between with the way they structure their tournaments. Who was it? Denzel's.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one was pretty lengthy, wasn't it? I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting.
I think it was like a 9-8, right? I guess.
Was that? I forget.
I think it was a comeback by Dan.
Oh.
He was like 4 points behind, I think. Wow. What a god gamer.
That was incredible. And then unfortunately he got reversed in the set afterwards, right? Like against Akliv. He was gonna beat Akliv, but then he like lost the match point multiple times, I think. Oh yeah, you weren't watching, I guess, but
yeah. I logged off. I cried.
He almost beat Akliv. It was very impressive, but unfortunately he choked him. He was up by like quite a lot.
I see.
Yeah, here we go. 11-6? Was it 11? Yeah, and then he managed. Because he kept just like making one wrong move and then it just spirals. Oh, yeah, no, that was. Everyone was crying. Everyone was crying.
Oh, wow, I'm winning.
Hold on.
That was my one victory, and then I lost 9 in a row.
Ugh. We just forgot to turn that off. Oh yeah, that was kind of funny. Yoshi, this is the best RNG. Thank you. Yeah, no, I didn't say just another Dan choke. I was just like sad that he choked in the first place. Oh, Riley.
Riley's so toxic.
Wowie.
Ooh. Okay.
You have good head and tail
That's a very...
options, I think.
I think that's a very bad transition for me. But okay.
It's okay if you get away with it.
Well, this was my last moment of happiness in this set.
Oh, tragedy.
I think the issue here is that the game chose Carbuncle for me, and that's like your character.
Oh, I see.
So
naturally there's a mismatch.
Okay, I think this is decent. Too committed. Oh no. This... Okay, yeah, I fumbled the back there. Like, I could have sent a response, but I decided not to because I kept getting blue-green.
Yes.
And I would have to pop, like, part of the tail to make that work. But still, it wasn't too bad. You know.
It seems like you had set yourself up well.
Yeah, I think I got too committed to the attack anyway, but maybe it was in response to what he was building. Oh, what is this?
I think it's okay so far.
Okay, yeah.
Here is where I would urge into like going into the yellows, then the purples, then the yellows again, which sounds committal, but I think the idea is that you have second floor options in the first place, because now again this
sorry,
is the...
What do you mean? Can you...
Right.
Can you go back to it?
Let's go back to like before you built that, so that I can actually draw it out.
The baby voices, boy, what?
Oh no, we were talking about like how we don't like puberty to Japanese voices because they have the baby voices. The stupid... I don't like it.
Okay, that's a weirdly opinionated response.
Do you like the baby voices?
No.
That's what I thought. Okay, probably not built like this in particular, because basically I'd probably go red into yellow instead of purple, but because it was built like this. Anyway, the idea here is that the way you build ends up forcing this direct connection, but also now, I guess you could cut the purple if you needed to attack with it, but otherwise this is committed to main chain, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can still do this even with the reds there?
Maybe not with the reds anymore. But I think that's the error that I'm talking about. Like putting this red into purple locks main chain really easily. You can't cut anything from this space. Like you can't cut the yellows because now purple falls down. You can't cut the purple because this blue falls down. You'd have to get rid of all of this.
I feel that if I try to do what you suggested, then I would probably end up doing some really weird stuff, like in the right side of the tail with like whatever blues and reds I got. Because I feel that your suggestion involves like way too many purples and yellows,
Sure,
to make it work. So I don't know. I feel that I would struggle to balance things out there.
That's fair too. When does the first like red come in, I guess? That is a... Oh, I think here I want to go red into yellow.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's at this stage because, especially when you build like this, I'm like, oh, this is really flat. Like, this is a really good area to start doing, like, second floor shenanigans. Like, whether you want to attack with it, whether you want to defend. But, oh, well, I didn't know I could do that.
Oh, I guess I could build the roof, right? We're calling it the roof now. There.
There you go. Should we call the whole thing a house? Because if this is the roof, right, then this whole thing should be a house.
Well...
Actually, but if the chain is a mansion, then there should be a room.
I always found that this term mention really weird. Like the balanced mention. What the hell is that? I don't like
putting a mention like lopsided.
I hate the term mention. Sorry.
But you're an engineer. That's what Tom said in his tweet. Imagine you're an engineer and you are building... Oh, an architect. Sorry. Architect. I think that's the word he used. Wait. Do I have to pull up the tweet now to confirm?
Okay, well, what are... Yes, tell me more about Tom's mental gymnastics.
You're an architect and you're building a lovely mansion and you want it to be balanced or something like that. That's how the tweet went.
Wow, Tom, that's a pretty bad analogy. Sorry.
You're so rude.
It is a bad analogy. Like, who looks at this and thinks about houses or, like, architecture?
Well, like, I don't know. Have you ever looked at, like, a city... Do they call it a skyline, right? When you look at all the buildings and how they're, like, balanced and stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of reasonable. What else would you call this, huh? What is this surface called?
I don't know. But probably not mention, Especially because mentions tend to be fancy, and this doesn't look fancy at all. Oh yeah, we should call it stairs.
Unbalanced mansion. It just makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
This is not balanced mansion.
I feel that like 99% of mansions have stairs. So are you telling me that... Yeah?
If this is like the roof of the mansion, whose roof looks like this?
It's a mansion in construction, so this is not supposed to be the roof.
Okay, fine. Let's see how you do with it then.
I'll still put stuff on top of it. Anyway, I could have built a roof there, I think.
Yes, that's the whole point.
I just identified that opportunity. That's not the whole point. We've been talking about mentions the whole time. That's like there's no point to this discussion anymore, I think.
You're so mean.
Let's get back on track.
Anyway,
no. Oh.
That's reasonable. I think it just took too long to come to that decision.
Here we go. 2 double. Okay. Oh no.
I have noticed recently that Ackler's become a lot more versatile with like using the tail to attack and defend.
I don't know. I never like made the connection with the tail, but I just noticed that in general he's very good at kind of dismantling his chains where he needs to. And then he comes up with a response to everything somehow.
Yeah.
Oh no, if only I had an extra purple in column 6.
So tragic.
It's so sad. Oh, wow, how did I lose this? Oh yeah, I started building too much stuff on top of my chain. That's so sad.
Yeah, it was so close to greatness.
Okay. Set it off. Nice. Yes, now I die. I was so happy to finally set that chain off, and then he just murdered me in cold blood.
Classic Ackliff.
Ooh. Oh, there's some margin time there.
Potentially, your score's actually pretty close, though, so... Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh, I think this is the round where he...
Ah, it was early in
Oh
the
yeah, I
set.
think this is the chain that sends, like... I don't remember if it's a crown, but it's pretty
Yeah,
close to
it
that.
is.
Oh, it's a crown. Damn
It's
you,
ridiculous.
Ackliff. A chain crown.
And not even because it was a
Flex
superpower.
on me.
Just a 30k. A heal? I mean, you could, I guess, but like, who builds a heal? You're not building a heal, right? Look, it's right there.
Look at that.
He's doing the thing.
That roof. Yeah, he's doing the roof.
Yep. Yep. Explodes.
Wow. Oh, the 2 chain countered my 4 chain. I hate you.
And because of that, he also has so much time. Like, look how much he thinks in this game. Because this is just a general this is something I've started picking up from him recently. Like, he gets to think so often.
Yeah.
Because he gives himself the time
I
to.
agree. You're right.
It's kind of crazy.
And at the end of the day, he just built that out of muscle memory.
Yeah.
I guess, and like, then he was ready for whatever I was about to send because
Yeah.
I was too committed to main and
Yeah.
stuff. And my attacks generally aren't that flexible. Yeah, well, Sedge. What is that?
I think it's
wow,
fine.
nice. Oh, I mean, what he built.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that Puyo is weird.
Suspicious.
I think Ackliff secretly has an architecture degree, you know.
Wow. Secretly. I feel like that wouldn't be much of a secret if you just asked him.
I don't want to ask him.
Oh, I
Oh
see.
no, look at
Well.
this. Oh, this is... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to counter that anyway. Surprise, surprise.
It's kind of crazy that it's still 40k from him, though, even though he sent so early. Hi, Shoki. Oh, wow. Beef.
Beef.
Yep. Oh no, second floor sandwich, so committal. Oh no, oh no. The classic.
Oh, this is so annoying. Yeah. I'm under the impression that I was actually building better against him than I was
Interesting.
against you, actually. I don't know, it doesn't seem as wonky
That's true.
as the previous set, but I'm still getting washed.
It's cleaner, I think, but definitely there's spaces to improve. This is weird.
Yeah, I just jinxed myself from the past.
Yeah, Cliff's just like, what are you doing?
Blue, purple, snow,
I think it's
orangey again.
pretty
Oh.
reasonable to expect one to show up, actually. I do think that was the right move.
Yeah.
Oh, let me stop.
Who invited this guy? Shake my head. Well, you're free to try to remove me from this call, you know? Give it your best try.
This is another tail dismantle though. So.
Oh no! I just needed a yellow there. That's so annoying. I'm annoyed. You know, in retrospect, I was. There were so many close calls.
Yeah,
in a lot of these rounds. Like I should at least have been able to respond, and I wasn't. So I was as you might imagine, I was slightly frustrated, slightly salty.
That's fair.
No, okay. Well, there he goes again.
Yeah, that's kind of weird on your side too.
Yeah, this just, isn't a chain anymore.
One chain, two chain.
Yeah, I think during this set I just gave up.
Just kind of lost the mental grip, I guess.
Yeah. I just wanted to top out in the last round.
That's honestly fair. Oh, and then it ends up being an all clear too, so that's just extra, like, annoying.
And I think he finished the set with an all clear again.
That sounds
so right. Congratulations, Ecliv. You're very talented. You're a good architect. I applaud your efforts to humiliate me.
No salt, no malice, nothing?
Oh, absolutely none.
Wow.
Oh, why did I... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there he goes. Look at this. Yeah, whatever. Well, this is a set that happened.
Yes, it certainly did.
Can you pick up your son from daycare? I don't have a son. Who's my son?
A bird's not your sons.
Birds don't go to school or daycare or whatever.
Okay. That's what he leads us to believe.
Who is Ferox? Oh. Are you a bird? Who are you? Since when are you my son? What? Is this something that has any context, or is Shocky just crazy?
Shouldn't you know these things, Void?
I don't have a son.
Not what I'm hearing. My trustworthy sources in the chat.
You call that a trustworthy source?
Yes.
I wouldn't trust a chat that's inhabited by both Riley and Shocky. I'm sorry.
Is it like a exclusivity thing? Like, if they're together, then you can't trust them, but if not, then it's fine.
You know, with one of them, you know, the validity of what they say is already very dubious, but with the two of them together, you know, you just have to be certain that they're up to no good.
That's really interesting. Ah, wow. Shoki, thank you for the cheer. Yes, he's very trustworthy.
Yeah, nice. Nice bribe, Shocky. Thank you.
What bribing?
Yoshi agreed to split the income from this stream with me, so.
Oh, and you're gonna double down on 20, aren't you?
Yes. Okay, I think if you are okay with it, we could watch your set with Ecliv.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting one as well. Because I think, yeah, this tournament is really where I could feel what I've been practicing this past like month or so and kind of flailing around and failing a lot of sets. Like I finally made things come together.
Also, I think it will be the last set I'll watch because I'm starting to get tired.
I agree. I need to have lunch as well, so that works for me too.
Oh yeah.
So perfect.
I would hate to start you out.
Yeah, that's very rude to do to me. So.
Yes, I'm being very considerate here.
That's really kind of you. At the very least, you respect my what is it? Basic needs. What is the Maslow thing?
What? Thank you, Shocky. Keep sending me money.
Do you not know the Maslow
Appreciate it.
pyramid?
No. Oh, the food pyramid.
You sound like me now.
The what? The what?
Maslow pyramid.
Maslow.
Yeah, he's a psychology guy. It's the basic needs.
Oh, Oh, no, I didn't know about that.
I was just saying, at the very least, if you even if you don't care about me from another perspective, at least you care about my physiological needs, which is the most fundamental of needs that pretty much everyone should have, because otherwise it's...
Well, maybe I do. Who knows?
Oh, wow. He's being a tsundere. Wow. Classic Void. Alright, anyway. Today you've learned. Oh yes, I should get up and stretch. True. Double down. Thanks, Turkey. You could double down.
Oh, that's such a weird tale. Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's happening? It's already out of control. Okay. Oh, and you're not forced into main here. That's insane. I guess he just got careless there.
Yeah. I guess I had a lot of follow-ups though in the first place.
Yeah.
My Tetris skills are in comparison. In a relative sense, I'm like definitely not as competitive in Tetris. Because maybe like Puyo, I'm probably like top 100? Well, at least 200. Whereas Tetris, I'm really like top 1,000? Maybe, if even.
What was your idea with that Teo, or was that just a mistake that never got fixed?
Let me look at the build order again. Oh yeah, that's definitely a mistake. That's stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
The best Tetris player? Oh no.
Why did you... What was up with that?
Bleh. Just like it was a bad round, right?
Nice.
I mean, it wasn't very nice actually. That's the whole point, but okay.
Oh no, I mean this round.
Ah, this round is nice. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, Akliv was playing a bit more passively than usual. Compared to his recent sets with me, where he's been doing a lot of like really early 2-doubles and stuff, so I was allowed to multiple stack a bit more, which is weird. I did feel weird about that, but I mean, I won't complain.
I guess it just was a weird tournament overall for him.
That's true.
Getting to loser so early and then almost losing to Dan.
Exactly. Yeah. Very all over the place. Hello, Freshwater. You can also say hi to everyone else in chat. There's a lot of people. Oh, he's very passive. I feel like Akliv generally is more passive, but recently he was being really aggressive on PPT2, and I wasn't quite sure why.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's converted out of that or not. No, I think he's aggressive later. Oh, that's a misdrop as well. This is not very interesting. Bye.
Yeah, that round never happened. Ooh, interesting. The decision to put the purple there. Let me see. What the hell? Why did you put purples again there? What? Wow, okay.
Because I'm not going directly into purple with the
Yeah.
tail, so it's fine.
Okay, if you say so. I guess I really need to practice these transitions.
Mm.
Because I'm not seeing the logic there.
Right.
Sorry. Ooh. Kind of even though.
My chain kind of sucks, but I guess he's also limited in space. So now we're just fighting to like clear out resources because we don't like our builds at all. Whoa, I live appeared. What?
Yeah, he's been listening the whole time.
Wow. Pog.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is some good like fighting for space type gameplay.
Oh? Do you have a... Oh, wow, that's a nice ghost row.
Yes.
Oh, is this margin time again? I'm pretty sure it is, right?
I'm not
Do you
sure.
counter this?
Unfortunately, I did miss like an opportunity where I did see that putting the red here would cut, but I could have just like gone purple red and then put another red on top later, which is a bit risky because I need
yeah.
to cycle to another blue, but like I missed out on the extra link and it might have been enough. Oh well.
You need to trust the RNG more. You know, remember what we discussed?
That's correct,
that
actually.
time you tried to extend and you needed like 10 reds and you had like 5 spaces left on your board. You gotta trust the RNG.
Wow, you're so real for that.
Oh. Ooh.
That's locked into main.
Yeah, I feel he hasn't been playing very flexibly in this set.
Yeah.
Ooh. You need a lot of blues. Or am I Oh no, actually. Wait, do you? Oh no, you don't need blues. Wow, that's such a weird group of blues.
Unfortunately, there were too many reds though, so.
Oh,
But
no.
it's okay, I guess. That was messed up.
So you're telling me there is a carbuncle and then there is carbuncle.
Correct.
Like a carbuncle and then the carbuncle.
The carbuncle, yeah.
The one and only carbuncle. Ooh, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't expect that much power. I was like, oh, okay, dead. That's what I mean, though. Like, stuff like that is what I was seeing from Akliv recently. And it's like, what? You're usually not this aggressive.
And then he has a 7 chain after, like, popping 5 trillion Puyo.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
Oh, Akliv, later I'm reviewing my set with Delta from yesterday with Riley. So I know you said you were curious about like the S-Class matches. I think that's a really good match though. So if you're interested, it'll be in like 2.5 hours. And that was really good from
Oh yeah, I
Akliv.
should watch that. I couldn't watch your set with Delta.
I recommend it. Like, out of a lot of the sets that I've played, that is one where I'd say, yeah, I played, like, really well with my recent learning, for sure. And Akliv, if you want to review one of the later S-Class matches, because I know you were interested in also just, like, analyzing, then we can watch the Yamada or Tomokun one. Or the Notisuke one last week as well.
What the hell is this, Deo?
It's cool.
Ooh. Oh no. What?
Actually, with also another weird thing I couldn't read.
Oh, you know, your chain was also weird and
That's
difficult to read. So.
That's true. Oh yeah, it's Carbancle, not... Yeah.
Oh. Okay, sorry. So there's a Carbuncle and the
Yes.
Carbuncle. Got it.
Well, I think the other one is just Carbuncle. So there's a Carbuncle and then there's Carbuncle.
That's slightly confusing, but we'll roll with it. It's less confusing than calling a group of Puyos a mention or something.
Okay, buddy.
Ooh, where are you gonna send me? Okay, nice. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, not so good. So actually, we had like quite a margin early in the set, and I thought this was going to go the usual way that the Aclip Sunset went.
So you won like in grand finals, no bracket reset.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So there's an interesting turning point in this set as well to look out for. Because right now I'm still building a bit weird. Like that toe doesn't even work.
Oh.
And then nothing works. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I think he's more aggressive now as well. Like maybe he was feeling more comfortable after the initial rounds. So I wonder how you turn things around. Ah, that's a nice second trigger, I guess.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize that there was still main chain access from it. Which is hard to see, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's another Carbuncle but with a K and an 8 instead. That's true, the Fever player.
Please, no more Carbuncles.
Sorry, there's no stopping them.
Yeah, well, you're one of them.
You're welcome.
Ooh. Yeah, you're in a much better spot here, well. Like, he tanked that, but now he doesn't have anything in the first floor, basically.
Yeah, I anticipated that he'd try to dig some resources, which is why there was such like a pillar sort of thing going on in 5 and 6 for me. So I was able to just follow up.
I see. Wow, you're building that all so fast.
Yeah, if the opponent lets you just go, then you may as well.
Ooh. Oh, he just gave up. Okay.
Yeah. Even though I had the
Oh,
parent card. Oops.
I'm not sure he had a way out of that anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty, sus.
Nice. Oh, nice follow-up.
Yeah, so this is the sort of thing that I'm orienting my gameplay around a lot more, just being able to dismantle this area. No reds, though.
Wow. Good thing this isn't the first to 9 or first to 12. Do you remember if the previous tournaments from PPT Journeys, you know, were first to 9 for top 8, and then first to 12, and then first to 15?
I believe it was first to 9 and then first to 12 only, that there was no change for grand finals.
Yeah, I thought so.
Definitely not 15 anywhere.
Because this time I got the notification for, you know, the new format, and I was like, who approved this? That's crazy, you know. First to 15 for finals? Ugh.
It works for me.
Well, yeah, you were probably happy about it at the end of the day. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he did really well here.
The inverse square, no, the inverse stairs.
Yes.
Inverse square, okay.
We got that in the end. Pretty crazy how it only ended up being, what, like a line and a half. But then I think I have a really good, like, advantage taking moment here.
Oh my god, you're so greedy.
Nah.
Okay, nice chew.
That gave me the space to extend.
Wow. Ooh. Oh, and that was actually necessary, I guess. You know, those overextensions.
Trust and
because
guarantee,
you got, like,
you
2
mean?
extra links, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that. I need to improve my relationship with the RNG.
I believe so too. You shouldn't be so cruel to it.
I think it's the other way around, but okay.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate.
Okay, yeah, he should definitely be able to win this.
Yes.
Right? Right?
Easy wins. Easy
oh, he
wins.
doesn't. He needed an extra green there, but I think this is 2 enough. Yeah. Ooh, nice response though.
Yeah, the extra link would have allowed more of a margin to happen here. It turns out the back of his chain does nothing, and I identified that a bit earlier.
I like the set. It's very anime. Um, I hope I can get to this point eventually,
I believe.
but I guess I really do need to stop making wonky chains all the time. Ooh.
To be fair, I think our set was still pretty hype. Now that you know what to improve upon, you can just like make that even stronger now.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't first to 10 either.
Yeah, first to 10s are so 2022.
What a ancient time.
Oh? What's this? What's the idea behind those purples? Oh, were you just building whatever? Waiting for an attack opportunity?
Yeah, I was just looking for an attack opportunity because I knew that I couldn't access main easily without it. And so now my chain is in a much better spot than before.
Ooh. Okay, main secured. Nice. Nice.
Now it's got those yellows.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's disgusting what he's trying to do.
It was way too much.
Didn't get the pieces. Yeah.
Not the Sega first to 5, so this is not first to 2 like it used to be.
Oh yeah. That must be painful.
Yep.
Why first to 3 though? Is it because PPT only allowed you to use first to 3 as the maximum for sets?
I believe so.
I don't remember any like official tournaments that used PPT. It feels so ancient.
Yeah, it was before we got Puyo champions though, because that's why they made the game in the first place, right? So before then they did have to use PPT2, which is PPT1, which is insane.
Yeah. I just wonder why they decided to cap the round limit at 3.
Maybe they forgot that they can use a number instead of just the stars.
Yeah, they forgot. Well, yeah. In the original 2, you have like unlimited stars basically.
Yeah.
Wow, your voice really changed there for a second.
Oh, sorry, it was yawning.
I thought like a third person just entered the call.
Oh no, it could never happen.
It's Shocky. He found a way to kick me out of here.
Oh, hi Shocky.
Ooh.
I was very stressed about getting the purple. Finally took the lead for once.
Oh yeah, and then you don't lose it after this one, right?
I believe so, yeah. So then even first to 12 actually would have been fine. So first to 10 is the tipping point for me at the moment, which is oh yeah, this is so
Oh,
nasty.
that's
This is so nasty. Dan was right on the ball there too.
His finger was itching to type that.
Yep.
You know, he knew it would happen eventually. Ooh. Damn.
Tournament with first to 10, just wait for the other region finals. It's basically that.
Made fresh gum.
Oh,
nice, yeah. Thanks. This is super cool too.
Oh, is this enough? Wow, okay.
That was really nice. Yeah, I was making a lot of moves like that recently that I've felt really proud of because it feels like my chain foresight just generally has improved as well.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of hard to judge if it was enough.
Offers to 0, of course. Void wanted to first to 0 me, basically. He requested it the other day.
Oh yeah, Altone also tried to first to 0 me.
Really?
Yeah, by bribing me, and that I think it was the Sega official tournament.
I remember that.
Other regions official tournament, overseas official tournament, Puyo Global Ranking Series official tournament, Sega tournament, number 3.
Thanks,
yeah. Oh yeah, match point. Wow.
Yeah, it really just like the momentum swing was.
Yeah, how did we get
insane
here? What? Ooh.
It's a good scuffle.
Wow, you were really winning, son. Ooh.
The end.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of that came down to just like decision making around the second transition where I didn't commit to main chain at any given point.
Did you win like 6 in a row or something?
I think so. I think it was 8 to 10, right? So 7 even.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a really good streak. And in general, I was just winning. Like, if you think about the amount of points I gained like 8, and the time he gained maybe 2, something along those lines. Or 9 or 10. Yeah. Yeah, he gained...
Okay, I consider myself avenged now. Thank you.
Yeah, I basically 9-1'd him, right? From this point. So, that's pretty cool.
Good.
You're welcome. It's okay.
I will now I will now redirect all of my negative energy towards that cliff. You know, you're safe for now.
Thank you.
You're no longer my arch nemesis.
We have to 10-0 them in the other region finals, right? I'll take Rick, you take Cliff. Oh, I don't know if I'll take Rick. I haven't played Rick in a while. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with him yet. I guess we'll see in the upcoming tournaments. That'll probably be a good stress tester.
Yeah, maybe I'll play in at least one of those tournaments. I don't know. I have to think. I have to practice, to put this new knowledge into practice, you know.
I think playing in at least one would be wise so that you can see in a tournament setting whether your this new information can be integrated readily into your gameplay or not. But yeah, whether you play all 3 is probably not so necessary. Especially the Sega one. Again, that one's kind of a throwaway. It's really just 2 that we have a chance in left.
Yeah, it's stay awake early in the morning tournaments. Well, I guess you've had plenty of these throughout PGRS, but for me they are everywhere. Alright then, I should like take a shower, for example, for instance, and take care of other matters.
Please do.
Yeah, and you should have a nice lunch.
Thank you. We will reconvene on Friday for the match if you're still down for that one.
Is it on Friday?
Well, it's my Friday evening? I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Friday 9 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And then if you... We'll figure out whether or not we continue holding these after, or if we make it 2 times, or whatever ends up happening after that. We'll schedule it a bit later, I think. See where we're at.
I'll be busier from next week onwards.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I'll see you next time, probably, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Whoa. Bird furry, that's correct. He is. Definitely. Okay, friends. I'm gonna leave it there. So, as I mentioned, I should be back in 2 hours and 14 minutes, where I will be doing the review of the Delta set with Riley. So, look forward to me doing more reviews with my fellow furry friends. I'm gonna leave it there because I need to go have lunch. And also, there's some secret coaching that I'm doing, because one of the participants actually reached out to me and asked for additional support. So I was like, oh, one of you actually followed up. That's very exciting. 2 and 14 exactly? I mean, like, I guess. It's on the o'clock for most of you guys, unless someone else here is living on the half-hour time zone too, so I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Just go to the o'clock that's coming up and then add 2 hours. That's all it is. Yeah. So he played a quack sound. He did, because he's embracing his identity. Very nice. But yeah. So I'll let you know, Riley. I think the coaching shouldn't go for more than 2 hours. So like, it'll be fine. Yeah. We'll do stuff then. There's no one playing Puyo. So sad. Sorry guys. I have no one to send you guys to because there's no Puyo or Tetris or like anything. There's nothing happening, guys. I'm gonna have to just leave you guys there. Sorry. Yeah, okay, perfect. Thanks, Riley. Appreciate it. Well, I'll see you guys around. In around that amount of time. I think that was a really good session though. We've really been able to like nail down sort of the differences between why I'm taking advantage over Void recently and what he can work towards, because it has always felt like his playstyle has been a bit more free for me, which catches a lot of people off guard. But after a certain point, I think, yeah, like people like Akliv and now me, who are more consistent, are able to work around his weirdness. So if he can get those fundamentals up, then hopefully he can become more competitive. Yeah. Mental breakthrough about Build Order was Poggers. It was really good, yeah. I'm very happy about the session. And I'm glad I finally got around to doing like a deep review session with Void. Like that was very fruitful. He has a lot to say. Even though he thought at first, I wasn't sure how much I'd be saying or contributing. But I think we both got a lot out of it. So I really appreciate that he took the time to finally do this. And I think it's a good sign for the future. Anyhow, I'm going to leave it there and go have lunch. So I'll see you all soon. For now, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Love you guys. And I'll see you all next time. Oops, I hadn't exited the call yet. Alright, bye-bye.